Look, we've seen sex sell jeans before, but we have never seen a backlash like this. Here's some of the vitriol from online.
And just like Sydney Sweeney, I also carry the gene for sexy, commercial, scratchy voice.
I can tell you, it cut across all lines.
Yes. So to me, it's very interesting.
There's scandal swirling on social media, and it's all about jeans. Actress Sydney Sweeney is fronting the latest campaign from US brand American Eagle that's been bizarrely called out as an ad for racism.
How does a simple pair of jeans ignite a firestorm across the internet? Well, Sydney Sweeney found out the hard way. What started as a playful, stylish American Eagle ad featuring one of Hollywood's hottest rising stars quickly unraveled into a full-blown cultural scandal. The internet isn't just talking about her jeans, it's dissecting her jeans, and it's not looking pretty.
Passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great jeans.
The moment the campaign dropped in July 2025, it was clear American Eagle wanted attention. The tagline? Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. A clever pun, maybe. But once people heard her voiceover, jeans are passed down, even eye color. My jeans, blue. Something snapped. For many, this wasn't just marketing. It felt like messaging. Dangerous messaging. The kind tied to race, genetics, and exclusion.
Sydney Sweeney's new ad is deeply, deeply unsettling to me.
It's a problem when white people try to say that the superior gene is blonde hair and blue eyes.
And it's created all sorts of backlash from the hard left feminists. Have a look at this one.
Hey, American Eagle, now do black and brown women. Because black and brown women also have great genes that they inherit from their parents. Did you know that? They also have butts that look really good in jeans as well.
The ad shows Sydney in soft lighting, walking through wheat fields, flaunting classic denim while narrating poetic lines about genetics. But the fusion of jeans and her own unmistakably Eurocentric features set off alarms. Social media saw not a style icon, but a symbol of the outdated, narrow ideals of beauty still being pushed as the standard.
Saying that this is about eugenics.
Praising Sydney Sweeney for her great genes in the context of her white, blonde hair, blue eye appearance. It is one of the loudest and most obvious racialized dog whistles we've seen and heard in a while.
And you put out an ad, a white, blonde, blue-eyed, Hitler's wet dream talking about how much she loves her genetics. It would still be fucking weird. But then you add the fact that the nation is on its last fucking leg promoting this Christian nationalism, white supremacist, fascist, bigot bullshit.
TikTok creators were the first to strike. A viral video labeled the campaign as eugenics core and accused the ad of promoting an Aryan aesthetic. The clip gained over 8 million views in 48 hours. Then came Twitter. Hashtags like "Your jeans not jeans" and "Hark Sydney," Sweeney canceled flooded timelines. Some memes mocked the ad, others dissected it academically, comparing its themes to vintage propaganda posters. It got real. And fast.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
For Sydney Sweeney, this isn't her first brush with controversy. Back in 2022, a photo of her at a family party featuring MAGA hats resurfaced. She brushed it off then, but critics never forgot. So when this ad leaned into themes of heritage and idealized beauty, the internet made the connection instantly. This wasn't just about denim anymore. It was about what and who is considered marketable.
Featuring Sydney Sweeney. The clothing company released a statement on Instagram on August 1st defending their ads, writing, "Sydney Sweeney Has Great Jeans is and always was about the jeans. Her jeans. Her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE jeans with confidence their way. Great jeans look good on everyone."
Meanwhile, American Eagle scrambled to defend itself. Their statement insisted the campaign was about self-expression and style. Great jeans look good on everyone. But actions speak louder. Within days, alternate versions of the ad quietly appeared, with Sydney's face cropped out. Her voice remained, but her image vanished. An unspoken admission that maybe, just maybe, they saw the problem too.
You thought woke was dead, it's back, it's huge, it's still around, it's gone, it's crazier and wackier than ever. It's unbelievable. Like, the fact that they've taken this, it's just a silly little pun with Sydney Sweeney and like good jeans, and it's.
But here's the wild twist. The backlash made the campaign even more viral. American Eagle's stock surged. Financial analysts credited the controversy with creating what they called a visibility windfall. One Wall Street report even suggested the brand had benefited from what's now being called weaponized outrage marketing.
It has a clever slogan, Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. That's jeans with a J. But many believe the implication is that Sydney Sweeney's jeans with a G are superior.
That's right. In 2025, controversy pays, and brands know it. From Balenciaga's disturbing campaigns to Nike's divisive Colin Kaepernick ads, we've seen it before. Stir up the internet, let the debate rage, and watch the clicks and purchases you can roll in. Sydney might be taking the hits, but the brand, it's laughing all the way to the bank.
What a lot of fuss over one jeans ad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ridiculous to me.
Sure does.
Good for the.
That might be a bit of an overreaction. Although Hitler did briefly model.
Still, one piece of the puzzle remains missing. Sydney Sweeney herself. Through it all, she's stayed silent. Not a word. No tweets, no statements, no Instagram captions. Nothing. Just beach photos, brand promotions, and press appearances unrelated to the scandal. For fans and critics, the silence speaks volumes. The internet is divided. Some say she's smart for not engaging, letting the outrage burn out. Others argue her silence is complicity, that she had a platform to clarify or course correct and chose to protect her image instead. In a culture where influencers are expected to speak on everything, Sydney's PR strategy, or lack thereof, has become its own subplot.
Colbert.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Then came the celebrity reactions. Lizzo posted a cryptic tweet. So now genetics are fashion? Doja Cat reposted the ad with a clown emoji and said nothing else. On the flip side, conservative voices rushed in to defend Sydney. Danica Patrick tweeted, "You can't even wear jeans without being canceled now?" Senator Ted Cruz called the backlash a woke meltdown. Suddenly, this wasn't just about fashion. It was a political flashpoint.
This is clearly white supremacist, Aryan race propaganda.
Like good genes, and they've turned it into this white supremacist, like eugenics and Aryan race. Like it's such a push to be able to get it there. It's a crazy take, but.
And that made it worse. Culture war commentators turned a fashion ad into a referendum on race, beauty, and who gets to represent America. On the left, critics saying the ad glorifies exclusion. On the right, defenders arguing it's just denim. In the middle, millions of confused viewers asking, how did this even happen? Let's talk visuals. The ad's soft lighting, the golden field, the zoom-ins on Sydney's eyes, the poetic monologue, they weren't just aesthetic choices. They were carefully curated to evoke nostalgia and purity. To some, that meant Americana. To others, it looked like propaganda dressed in Levi's. In an age where every pixel gets analyzed, American Eagle's choices felt intentional, even if they weren't. What's especially eerie is how the campaign never mentions race, never says a word about heritage. But that silence, paired with the imagery, screamed louder than anything. Marketing experts now call it a case of unconscious exclusivity, where a campaign centers one type of beauty so strongly, it erases everyone else by default. And it's not just about Sydney. Critics argue this scandal reveals something deeper about the fashion industry. That in trying to appear progressive, brands still fall back on old safe standards. Whiteness, thinness, youth. Even when they claim to celebrate individuality, the faces they choose say otherwise.
Yep, that got me too. And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there, but then even then I feel like they'll be like, oh no, kind of like they are with.
In forums and comment sections, people are asking, could this have happened with a different model? Would the outrage exist if the campaign starred a Black or Latina actress? Or was it the combination of language, imagery, and Sydney's look that triggered the cultural alarm bells? These questions aren't going away.
I don't think Sydney Sweeney is a Nazi. I don't think Sydney Sweeney is a fascist. I think she's just pretty. And that's why they say if she has good genes. Because she's pretty. She's not ugly. A Nazi?
Meanwhile, influencers are having a field day. Entire YouTube channels are breaking down the ad frame by frame. TikTokers are remaking the voiceover with parodies. Fashion creators are launching alternative denim campaigns to mock the original. It's satire, it's education, and it's proof that the internet never forgets or forgives easily. Behind the scenes, sources say American Eagle's internal team was blindsided. Some reportedly warned about the genetic references, but were overruled. Others say this was always the plan, to ride the line between edgy and offensive. Whatever the truth is, the damage, or success, depending on your view, is already done.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Brands are now watching this play out like a case study. PR teams are asking, is it worth it? Can we afford to offend if it means trending? The answer, disturbingly, seems to be yes. As long as the outrage doesn't affect the bottom line, many companies will risk the fallout. Sydney's controversy is now a marketing lesson. So what happens next? For Sydney, probably nothing drastic. She's too famous, too bankable, but the shine, it's dimmer. This scandal will follow her, quietly, subtly, casting shadows on every role, every endorsement, every red carpet. That's the curse of cancel culture, so even when you survive, you carry the scar. For American Eagle, it's complicated. They gained attention, sure, but they also reignited conversations about racial bias in branding. They reminded the public and the industry that even one word, one image, can trigger a social reckoning, especially when you're playing with symbols as loaded as genetics. And for the rest of us, it's a reminder that nothing is just fashion anymore. Every campaign is a message. Every brand choice is a cultural statement. Whether it's conscious or not, the meaning gets assigned by the masses. And once it's out there, you can't take it back. One thing is clear. This wasn't just about genes. It was about perception, about power, about the images we choose to elevate and the ones we quietly erase. And whether you believe Sydney Sweeney deserved the backlash or not, the conversation she sparked is bigger than her. So what do you think? Was Sydney Sweeney unfairly targeted? Did the internet overreact? Or did this campaign cross a line that should never have been tiptoed near in the first place? Drop your thoughts in the comments and keep it respectful, because this is the kind of story where everyone sees something different. If you made it this far, you know the tea's always hot here. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next scandal breakdown. Because in the world of Hollywood and high fashion, even denim can get dangerous.